Yes,
All right,
sir.
so we're gonna talk about Thug really quick, man, because I feel like we've been beating the Thug horse to death. That bit ain't got no blood in it. But I will say this, man. Shout out to the OG Big Bank.
Big Bank.
Big Bank.
Zone 6 legend. You know what I'm saying?
And we've been knowing about Big Bank for forever. He's a hip hop legend in Atlanta. But it's really dope that he's about to get like a second wind at life as like a true journalist. This is going to take this is going to take him to another level. I don't know if y'all been seeing it. Everybody like, man, this is like one of the greatest interviews ever. Bro. And this is he gonna get some bags off of this.
Man, he's gonna crazy opportunities. Yeah, and I think that one of the biggest things, like I saw someone break down why this was so monumental for Big Bank to be the one to deliver this interview.
Yeah.
It was talking about how he, had been a part of the lifestyle, had experience, you know what I'm saying? Was able to change his life and see things from a different perspective, see things from such a successful side. You know what I'm saying? Because even before this, what he's been able to do growing that podcast with Baby Jade and DJ Scream.
Yeah. Big facts.
Big facts. Yeah. Shout out to them.
Man, unfucking believable. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's one. Go ahead.
I didn't mean to cut you. Real OG, you know what I'm saying? One that everybody respects in Atlanta. Like, you have to speak highly when you speak of him. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, man? To Joe's point, dope transition, man, from where he came from to where he at now. You know what I'm saying? And I think Thug knew that. That's why he called him. Mm-hmm. Thug called him for the interview. You know what I'm saying? And I think, honestly speaking, just, you know what I'm saying, just giving him a little bit of whatever that you want to call it, right? He knows that the world wanted to hear from him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he felt like for his hometown, who would be the right person to call, the right person to let me get his alley-oop to. You know what I'm saying?
Can I give you a little tidbit though?
And I think it was dope when he called Bank. What's happening?
I think it was a reason he called Bank. Outside
for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure. You talking
this
about the street element?
This ain't his first opportunity with a big, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When Future dropped Hendrix and he did the Future Hendrix or whatever, and he did the FBG radio rollout on Apple Music.
Yeah. He did with Big Bank.
He called Big Bank and asked Big Bank, who wasn't doing interviews before the Big Facts podcast, you know what I'm saying? And said, hey, I want you to come and interview me, right?
Right.
I think that right here, this is saying something, a testament to that more or less, right? Mm-hmm. To where it's like, I saw how big that was. That was something for the world, something for Atlanta, and something for each of them individually. Mm-hmm. This for him, he's trying to recreate it. Now I'm gonna say this. Thug need to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Wait, real quick before you say that.
I'm done.
Okay. I'm
gonna shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna praise Thug also because the fact that he like used, because he's been making some of the craziest decisions ever. Mm-hmm. The fact that he didn't run from the grind and got big fat, because he low key was running from the grind with that Aiden Ross shit.
Yeah,
that would have been the ultimate grind runner. So I'm glad that Big Bank did the interview with Big Bank, but then also shout out to Big Bank and the people at Big Facts. We know some people that work with Big Facts. We'll talk about that later on. But
Patreon,
Patreon discussions. But the fact that was a decision, whether like, hey, should we wait till Monday or should we drop it now? And the fact that they went with that,
yeah, for sure.
That's gonna be one of the greatest decisions they ever made in their life.
For sure.
Because they could have waited till Monday, but no.
Yeah.
Once that Raid and Raw shit got it, no nigga, drop that shit now.
You know what I'm saying? And then, also, Bank is a staple there in Atlanta. So Thug, of course, know who to go to, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm actually dog piggyback off of, you know what I'm saying, man, the tidbit that you made, like, he is like the guy to go to. And I mean, it's only smart to look at that Future interview and say, you know what, I want that. Because honestly, this is a street certified dude, and my street credibility is like being attacked right now. So then let me speak to my guy who has like the streets, you know what I'm saying? And then let me try to create that moment.
He's in a rollout too.
Thug, of course.
Yeah, no. This nigga has an album coming out.
For sure.
Oi Scuddy or whatever.
But you know what? But
that shit is in actual like promotion right now.
But let me say this.
This is a part.
Let me say this.
Yeah, you're saying tarantulas
and you know, let me be the one. I'm gonna be the one to not cape for Thug, because Thug is wrong on a lot of levels here. But I see shit from all sides, especially with this him. Thug never really did interviews like that. You know what I'm saying? Even like, you know what I'm saying, man, when he dropped the album that, like, you know, everybody deemed as a classic.
Yeah.
Nah, Thug for the most part. I'm not saying that he never did interviews, because he has. The Breakfast Club was a big one, because everybody was like, oh, damn, this nigga finally on the Breakfast Club. The nigga finally talking, but he like was always quiet, mythical.
That didn't work out in his favor, so that's one of the reasons why.
But
because you remember when
the fact that he did it though.
Yeah. When you remember when he did it, he had backlash.
For sure.
You know, Charlamagne was being Charlamagne.
And see, Thug, that was a part of the appeal of Thug.
Yeah.
Because he never really spoke on shit. See, now I don't like really give much credence to the rollout part, because now it's like you have to talk now, because your credibility getting attacked. Shit, me. Wait, hold on.
Thug
Let me cook. Yeah.
Thug does. Okay,
Right. No, so that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Thug gotta do it now, because, bro, your whole career is in a
because that tweet
shambles now.
Tweeting ain't working.
Tweeting is not working.
That's what.
Talking just nigga. There's no
an opinion.
Nigga, like, bro, you gotta do something. I bet his team was just like, nigga.
I mean, look,
you know what I'm saying? So like,
to me, even in this interview, he talked himself into too many circles. He go ahead.
Nigga, I created you, nigga. Well, God created you, but I helped.
That shit was funny.
That's some dumbass shit to say.
I mean, but you know what though? When you get
up, fuck that, nigga. If we go to prison for the rest of our life, whoop de do. We go to prison, nigga.
Dumbass shit to say.
Man, you can say that, but nigga, that's how it's supposed to go when you a street nigga though.
That is. Yeah.
That's how but you know why.
Hold on.
But you know why he like shouldn't say it on that platform.
Hold on. That's how it's supposed to go if you actually in the streets.
He is.
Gunna wasn't.
He explained why he deemed Gunna as like a street nigga.
Because he paid an artist that signed to his label?
No. When you listen to my nigga the interview, and even I heard it.
Yeah.
What you doing being a Crip? Why you a Crip, Gunna?
That's why
you trying to portray to be a street nigga.
That's why that video came out.
I heard in your rhymes that you talked about stepping on niggas and sliding niggas and shit. I heard that.
I give you that, right?
Know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fuck you doing on like a Crime Stopper. Remember the little shit that he was on, the Crime Stopper shit?
Yeah.
Fuck you doing on like that for if like you like wasn't indulging. So all my nigga that goddamn civilian shit, man, fuck out of here, Gunna.
What that nigga Gunna said when he was on Breakfast Club, when that nigga Charlamagne said you was on Crime Stoppers, that nigga Gunna said, I ain't never stopped no crime.
Nigga, that crazy.
I ain't never stopped no crime.
I mean, again, here's my thing. Go ahead. Because
like when you said when you said, okay, man, that's some dumb shit to say. Not the whoop-de-doo part, but the part where he said, I made you, nigga. Well, you know what I'm saying, bro, God did, but you know, I helped. There's a lot of flaws in this interview, right? There's a lot of deflection. There's a lot of running around talking in circles. But when you give it to a nigga raw, you're gonna be all of us are flawed are like. All right.
Continue.
All right. When like you.
That was
When you give it to the people,
grow up, bro. I've been saying for years, grow up on this show.
Like, come on, man. Hey, so
don't give it to me, Rob.
First off,
hey, yo.
Hey, I said don't.
This nigga's a homosexual.
Hey, hold on, real quick, Spell Spade. He low key with the. It's a crazy thing to say, but he low key spitting. But you shouldn't say that when he said that I made you. He's supposed to make him. That's his artist.
Okay, right, but let me land.
Nigga gotta remember that also. Gunna is this nigga artist, bro.
And I don't even think a nigga should goddamn say that.
Exactly.
You feel me? You like shouldn't say that you made anybody because that gives narcissists, right?
I mean,
but
that's low key what you're doing if you make it. You made the nigga.
But when you come on there, no script, no fucking rehearsal, you're gonna be flawed, my nigga. Like he's trying to be.
No,
he's trying to be genuine here,
I'm not
right?
giving you that. I'm not gonna give you that.
We all got. Dog,
I'm not gonna give you that.
None of us, bro, can give a perfect interview, bro.
Hold up. Hold up. Before you let me get a point off. Before you say that, this nigga ain't know he was about to be interviewed.
That's not what he said.
Hold on.
Okay.
You saying that without a script, without this and that.
Mm-hmm.
You are going on to save yourself. You're not gonna prepare something in your head. We're not talking about a script.
Mm-hmm.
Emotion. You're not running this shit.
At the end of the day, you could prepare all you want for an interview, bro.
Right.
You've been interviewed by motherfuckers. Every
No.
You don't know everything that they gonna ask. You get, and that's what makes Bank such a good interview. Because he was throwing softballs and he called, bro, during that interview, he called Thug a fuck nigga. I don't know if y'all heard that. He called him a fuck nigga.
I didn't hear that part. When?
I forgot what part it was, but it was like maybe like in the 2-hour part. He called Thug a fuck nigga. He was like, "That's flawed." He was calling. He was
being very honest with him.
He was like, "Hey, that's some bullshit." Anytime some of the shit Thug was saying, he was like, "That's dumb."
But he called him a fuck nigga though.
Yeah, he called him a fuck nigga.
Damn, I gotta go back and listen. But I mean, look, my thing is that. Oh, you can finish your point.
To that, I'm gonna say this. Yes, you do get thrown off your pivot. Hell, you do get nervous. You do get, you know what I'm saying? I could imagine in this moment, nigga, you could tell that nigga was nervous. Butterflies jumping all through him.
I would be nervous too.
100%. Your career is on the line.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day,
and if you can imagine Thug telling Bank, "Hey man, take that shit out," that wouldn't happen.
Exactly.
Not at all.
Exactly.
Not at all.
So here's my thing though. A lot of what he said had no real pertinence.
Yeah.
He was just talking. He's still trying to hear me out. Oh, I had my daddy in my life. My daddy drove me every day. And then we moved right across the street. This was a huge thing in my life. We moved right across the street to live in worse conditions so I could ride the bus every day. There are a lot of things that he was saying that were trying to build his character up in a moment to make you look at it and say, oh, damn, I really understand. I can relate to Thug in this way, right? So that when he shifts gears and he throws this underhand, hey, this is why I feel like Gunna was fucked up. And it really isn't Gunna's fault in any way. It's like you said, deflection, misplaced anger, blame, all of those things, right? You as a listener, you're trying to find something to cling to say, because I do endure with this artist. Shit, for the last, 5-6 years now? It was free Thug. So I'm invested. I don't want to turn my back that easy. Ain't nobody believed Thug said nothing negative until these calls started leaking at the rate they did.
Yeah.
Even at the beginning, niggas was throwing him all kinds of bail. You get what I'm saying? So with this interview, my thing is like, What do you think the purpose of the interview was for Thug?
For Thug? Mm-hmm. To clear the air on so many levels, and then to goddamn finally give his explanation. Because when he was gone, what was everybody saying? Wait until Thug talk. Wait until Thug talk. Wait to hear what Thug got to say. Now hold on.
In that time, niggas was speaking through, like Thug was speaking through niggas.
But that's not
niggas
Thug
was coming.
though.
Hold up.
Because you talking about a nigga that debate with niggas that was riding on the side all the time.
Hold on.
If a nigga come out and say...
It was always like, Lil Baby may be speaking through Lil Baby. It was never like
or 21 Savage.
It was never concrete answers, but you gotta show niggas shit. So 2025.
And for hindsight is 2020. I mean, shit.
For sure.
Now these calls leaking.
And I feel like this, right?
All of the shit that we were speculating.
Also, real quick, you remember when that Gunna album was gonna come out and Thug was like in prison and he was like, oh, we're gonna drop the same day of Buddy. And everybody was like, oh, that's AI. Now we know that's a real call. So I was like, damn. And the whole wet wham say go, all that shit. Everybody was like, man, that's AI. And it's like, damn. It's some Thug tweets that got tweeted and got deleted. We were like, oh, that's AI.
Damn.
And it was like, damn. Yeah, hindsight is 2020.
Now, hold up real quick. I'm going to just also say, he wanted to clear the air. He wanted to do this and do that, right? And a day before you drop a record that's going to light a fire to everything?
Oh, you talking about
No, the record came out first.
That's what I said.
Yeah, the record came out.
No.
A day before. No. I said a day before. You want to do this interview, and then a day before the interview, you drop a record.
He didn't drop it. It leaked.
It leaked with the video?
It leaked, bro.
Oh, yeah. My bad.
I'm just saying it didn't drop. He didn't want it to drop.
He didn't want it to drop.
I don't think he wanted it to drop.
I'm going to say this.
You think he leaked it? He didn't drop it.
Hey, check me out. All promo, good promo.
All
if
right.
a nigga spit on your motherfucking name, it's 10 niggas, it's 10 more niggas that's going to invest every amount of hate that you had. They gonna invest all that curiosity into the motherfucker. And even if 5 of them stay, you get what I'm saying? Now your one hating ass just brought me 5 new people.
I'm gonna play a little bit of the record.
The first half is ass.
And it's a big
that record
between
tough.
me and y'all.
I'm not even listening to Thug now. That record tough.
You did.
Tough.
Yeah, dirty, both muddy, buddy. High, keep a big J at the clip point, buddy. My shoes dirty, cup dirty, both muddy, buddy. Hiding in a house, they gon' get your cuz, buddy. My brother living life for me, that's love, buddy. Pussy, you killed the kid, that ain't stepping. Pussy, you tryna change, okay, Reverend. You got on your shoes, them just sepping. You shot back when they pulled off, that ain't happen. Yeah, strip it till the draw turn backwards. Free my bro till it's backwards. Stepping in, telling that's backwards. Shot for you, fuck, that's backwards. Lying on your dick, that's backwards. 10 rounds on a stick, that's backwards. Nigga play with this shit, they gon' cap him. I was telling them I'm not just a rapper. I don't want smoke with a rapper. What's in the land? What happened? Hit him from the back.
I don't know if y'all seen it, but Weezy in the video. Actually, Weezy did the beat, which is crazy. So so anybody wanting a Gunna and Weezy reunion, that ain't happening. Even after Thug was on call saying Weezy was retarded and he don't know nothing, the nigga still behind him. Like, damn.
I thought he said like that about Future.
He said that about everybody.
He said that about Weezy?
He said about Weezy.
Oh, wow.
He said Weezy. He said Weezy retarded. He said Future,
but I'll say this.
Retarded.
Let me say this. I feel like a lot of people lack empathy. Period. Because I'm gonna say this, right? This nigga coming on, this nigga getting emotional and shit like that. This nigga was literally reiterating, hey, look, this is for Wooda Wooda Wop, this is for Baby, this is for Wham, this is here for Pluto, this is me. This is just to clear my nigga the air on this, that, and the third. He kept reiterating. The nigga answered every question. The nigga didn't run from any question, even though there was a lot of deflecting. There was a lot of things that he got tripped up on that I think he was missing formed
me,
on.
he
Then
took
on top
no
of that,
accountability.
then on top of that, no, he definitely took some, but I feel like a lot of people lack empathy, bro. Because when I hear him talk, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I heard me because I've like also been hurt, betrayed.
Yeah.
Now
Switched
see how
up on.
Hold up.
I like being a
See
hold
how
on,
I said
wait,
you
hold on,
find
wait, no,
something.
wait. But this is after I know that this nigga's a rat. So nigga, fuck him. But at the goddamn same time, I just feel like as like a human being, me like just not being fucking all biased.
Let me ask you a question, Spade.
Let me listen to like this interview, and then let me see what I can pull out of this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question, Spade.
Mm-hmm.
What you said makes sense. I understand, but for example, you listening to the interview. Well, you listen to the interview. Let's say you in Thug's shoes,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel hurt and betrayed that what Gunna did and whatnot, and you got a street nigga like Big Bank. You went to him. Right. Low key, you want his advice.
Right.
And this nigga, Big Bank, is telling you, hey, what Gunna did is not as bad as you making it seem.
Well,
it's like, it was like one of them things like, I don't think you fully understand.
No, that's not what
on.
Bank said at all. Because what Gunna did, that's some rat shit.
I mean, obviously.
And like, this is from a street nigga. What like Bank tried to tell him is that, bro, I goddamn see hurting you. I like see goddamn pain in you. You low key, dog, wanna holler at him. You low key wanna forgive a nigga. But you feel what I'm saying?
But I don't know if you've seen it.
He
but
only would say that. He only would say something like that because
it's
deep
true.
down, Thug knows, hey, this is bigger than what I'm making it out to be.
Well, real quick, I will say that Bank, he showed his alliance. I don't know if you've seen it, but Gunna did a documentary.
You talking when he talked to Bank? When he talked to Bank?
No, Bank was there. Bank went to the.
He had a documentary release.
Premiere. Big Bank was there.
Okay.
So Big Bank showing his allegiance. Big Bank not about to go to a premiere of a nigga that he think is a rat.
But Bank ain't no, man. Because Bank like done had like niggas on my nigga the podcast. That
Bank ain't even on that street shit no more.
That's what I'm about to lead up to. Hold on. So when Bank my nigga puts on my nigga the journalistic hat. And he also tells you up in my nigga interview, I'm not trying to pick sides or anything. I'm just here, dog, to be a journalist. He done had like niggas on there with smut on their name before. My nigga, the old Bank never my nigga would have did that. You feel what I'm saying? But the new Bank,
I don't know about that, bro, because they got an episode with real Boston Richie, and he didn't even say nothing to that nigga, and he didn't say nothing to him because he think Boston Richie a rat.
Nah, was he on that episode?
I think he actually wasn't on there.
That's what I'm saying. Like Bank was in that transition period though. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like talking about the old Bank, the DTE Bank. That nigga would have never even had like niggas on my nigga the podcast. I know about Bank. I've like been goddamn following Bank since goddamn what's that shit? Baby girl, don't you fuck with my pimp, and back in like fucking out 2012, 2011. Yeah. So I've been on Bank. You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm goddamn saying is he could have like a nigga on like that with smut on his name. That don't like have nothing to do with Bank, because Bank is not of like the life anymore. He's like goddamn dog publicly denounced the life. But what my point to Thug is this. My whole point on him is this. Everybody in like this bitch done been hurt. Everybody in my nigga this bitch done said crazy shit out of anger, bro.
Yeah.
Toward people that you love, that you really didn't even fucking mean at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, Thug has always been a sociopath. That's part of the reason why we love Thug. Thug is, when you listen to his upbringing, of course this nigga gonna be rough around my nigga the edges, man. I know niggas like that. They unapologetically raw and unfucking dog cut. They're gonna say the wrong thing because they don't know any better. You feel what I'm saying? Thug, I know about the upbringing that Thug dog spoke about.
And that's one of the issues with the streets too.
Hold on, can I say something?
What you mean?
With a lot of this shit, like he's like too involved with a lot of shit. It's like the shit like we going to prison and all that shit. We go to prison, whoop-de-doo. Just going in, that's just not a good mindset to have about something.
When you come from the life,
It's not even when you come from it. It's when you're in it.
When you're in it, right? When like you're in like the life. That's like the mentality that you have to have
that mindset. Yes, you have to have that mindset. Here's my thing with Thug. One, you just beat it. You just beat it. Mm-hmm. You ain't even spent 2 weeks trying to live in that light. Mm. So when you say niggas have no empathy, forgive me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause hear me out. You fresh out of jail. And you still on the same shit.
What he said? I miss my niggas. I don't got my niggas no, bro.
He caused that shit. He caused that.
How did he cause it? When niggas took pleas before he even wanted them to take pleas.
He told to tell someone to do the same thing that you're mad about, someone that you can say, hey, like, all right, check me out. If you took a plea, right? Mm-hmm. And then I tell him, hey man, look, from what I heard, Spade ain't gotta say nothing. Take that deal so you can get out, bro. Yeah. I wanna see you on the other side.
Yeah.
Talk about the brother?
Huh?
You talking about the brother? What he told the brother?
Yeah. So he said, I'm gonna take my time. Mm-hmm. But I'm mad at Spade.
Yeah.
Is that fair to you?
That's a big contradiction. That's a big contradiction.
Okay. All right. So I told you earlier that this wasn't like I'm about to get into my psychological bag. You know what I'm saying? Or my psychology bag rather.
Okay.
To where this interview, like I say, he's trying to put himself in this light early on. This is how I was brought up. This is who I am.
Yeah.
I want you to see a different side of me that I don't show.
Mm-hmm. Also,
every nigga does this when they fuck up. You realize that, right?
Definitely. Also, we didn't really bring up this part, and this is a main issue. So first of all, we gotta bring up the fact that Gunna, at the end of the day, he's thug artist, and you're supposed to protect your artist. That's one thing. Also, we didn't put this into consideration. Gunna had the least amount of charges out of anybody
because Gunna wasn't involved.
Gunna just had like drug charges.
So all like Gunna had like to really do is just not like really plea out.
He was gonna get wrapped up in the RICO.
Yeah, he was gonna get wrapped up. He's gonna fucked up.
Okay, but shit, if Thug got off as my nigga the leader,
no one knew Thug was gonna get off at that time.
Bro, whoop-de-doo.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy.
No, nigga, that's part of the game.
Hold on.
Let me speak to that psychological shit. Let me speak to that.
Hold on. No. Because we ain't even got into that. We don't
need to, because everybody want to.
You know what?
Nobody can be this nigga psychiatrist, bro. And then that's the problem. Everybody want to try to break down shit psychological. Ain't nobody up in this man head. And see, that's my problem with people.
What I'm saying
that's
is
my problem with people.
No. When I said the psychology bag, what I meant is this is
what he's trying to do.
This is a thing that all people do. When you talk about being a narcissist,
but we ain't talking about all motherfucking people. We talking about him.
It's innate. Like that
we're talking about him, bro.
Just hear me out. Just hear me out for a second, please. That is an innate thing. When I say psychology, that is the study of human brain.
Bro, and that's the problem.
Every person.
That's the problem, right?
What I meant was this. You said, damn, when I hear how he was hurt by a nigga, I could understand this and that. I don't have empathy for a nigga that before he went to jail and found God, he was on record publicly tweeting, telling people, hey, I do heinous shit. Mm-hmm. I do the most heinous shit. Mm-hmm. And I don't give a fuck about it. Mm-hmm. If I ain't like what you did for your mother, nigga, I would have been killed you. Mm-hmm. I'm supposed to have empathy now. Hold on. Now, just because you sad you ain't got your friends around, not because you've done something, not because something has changed in you. You mad, you got out, you ain't making the same music, you ain't in the same light, and you mad because you ain't got your friends around. So now I'm supposed to be empathetic? When I said that he was having, like I wanted to get into my psychology bag and this was a ploy, you mean to tell me you couldn't watch a documentary on a serial killer and say, damn, I might could see how this motherfucker mind flipped. And he just wanted to be, he just wanted his family to love him. He just wanted somebody to love him. And that's why he killed that girl. That's why he did this or that. Everybody got fucked up trauma.
Let me know when I can answer.
You can't, but hold up. Empathy is putting yourself in that position, right? And if I put myself in this position and I don't feel the same way, yes, I lack that empathy because I don't have the understanding that you might, right? So for me, that was my takeaway, to where it wasn't that, damn, I done fucked up the lives of this many people, because everybody had to endure that. And it's not just those who went to jail, it's the families, it's the fans, right? Like we could take it all the way there. Now I'm in a position to where when I come out, I'm not in the same light to where I can control things. See, you talked about not doing interviews. Again, him doing this is a ploy because you don't have to do interviews when you on the fucking
But he's
top.
never been in this situation.
Just
bro.
No.
Let me know when I can answer, bro.
Give me 1 second.
Because you cooking for
a
little
I'm
minute.
Cooking right
no,
now.
I'm not talking about cooking as far as cooking me.
You ain't gotta tell me.
I'm like talking about the time, bro. Let me answer, bro. Because that's your thing, bro. You like be dominating time, bro. Let me answer.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing about it is this, bro. I feel like when you try to compare and try to contrast serial killers versus a nigga that motherfucking
a serial killer,
come from the street. Listen, bro. Serial killing, in my eyes, you talking about a nigga killing innocent people just my nigga for like a thrill.
No.
Versus a nigga well, that's what I took from it. So versus a nigga who my nigga don't think that this is normal, because like okay, so boom, this is my thing about Thug, right? For as long as I've been a Thug music head, right, I've always heard good things about the nigga. What he did for motherfucking all Cleveland Avenue. What he did for other artists. What he
Frank
did
Lucas did a lot of good
for his family. And bro, there's a lot of good niggas in prison that just do the wrong things. You feel what I'm saying? People want to throw niggas like that away. And for me, hold on, let me finish, bro. No, there's a lot of niggas that's trying to throw him away. This my nigga trying my nigga to bury this nigga, because a lot of people, they don't like dog the street shit anyway.
They're trying to bring him down to size.
So let me talk. So now they feel like, okay, Gunna represents what we feel like these rappers should be like. Like, we like what Gunna's doing. We like what he represents. Fuck Thug. Like, fuck niggas like Thug. Fuck niggas that my nigga dog believe in that ideology of the street.
I've never heard anyone say anything along those lines. What I've heard is Gunna got out of jail. Gunna started making good music.
That's all that's online.
Thug got out of jail. Thug is talking about Gunna.
And dog, listen, bro.
I can't be empathetic to that.
All right, cool. My nigga, that's you.
Right.
Personally. You feel what I'm saying? So my thing, dog, is just people got to start looking at them, because everybody got motherfucking dog skeletons in their closet. Everybody got shit that they don't talk about.
That's not the case.
Wait, hold on. So let me finish. So my thing with this him, I just feel like a lot of people, dog, are just listening to this shit and feel like he's just this mastermind and he's trying to fucking, you know what I'm saying, bro, puppeteer everybody's minds. I don't get that from this interview, bro.
The thing is, it's hard, like what you saying makes sense, babe, but it's just hard to be empathetic to a nigga when the first thing they just keep doing dumbass shit.
So man, everybody got a relative. Everybody got a friend like
you
like
right,
that. Well, like, come on, dog.
Hold up. Like, just hear me out. Hear me out. If I cheat on my girl, right?
Niggas is, boy.
If I cheat on my girl, I'm gonna do something I ain't did before.
What?
We gonna have a little. We might have a sit down talk. Baby, let's talk. And I never knew what love was.
Son, you went through this before.
No, nigga. This is, bruh, this is manipulative behavior. He is manipulating his audience. You spoke so passionately.
No, the nigga.
Hold up. Just hear me out. Hold up.
I'm like just giving the other perspective.
I respect it. Just hear me out. Because you was just yelling, my nigga. So hear me out.
We always yelling.
Right. I'm not saying I wasn't. I'm yelling now.
Well, I mean, but you pointed out that I yell, but I'm just saying that we always yell.
Because you combated when I said you were speaking passionately, and I didn't even finish my sentence. You were speaking so passionately about how nobody has empathy for Thug after saying you don't give a fuck about this nigga your damn self. So I'm sorry.
I'm giving another perspective on a human being, bro. Because honestly speaking, you said it like I'm trying to have empathy for this nigga, like I'm trying to fucking dog cape for him. I only brought up the point. I only brought up the point. I only brought up the point.
Not the fucking gavel. Let's end that fucking conversation.
Because I only brought up that point. Yeah. Saying I don't have a dog in my nigga the race. Because I think that this nigga's a police ass nigga. So I'm not saying. I'm saying people need my nigga to look into their own lives.
Hold on. Who's the police ass nigga? Thug. Yeah. Okay.
Thug on some police.
But I'm just gonna end up repeating the same thing that I just said 8 minutes ago. To be honest, bro, because I feel the same way. Because no matter how many times you talk,
you can laugh. I ain't say anything funny, but it's fine.
It's no reason to take none of this personal, bro.
It's fine. No, I'm not taking anything personal, bro. We just having a debate, bro. Like I ain't
I can laugh that I don't.
Personal.
But hold on.
I'm laughing that we got that hype. Hold on, just hear me out. I'm laughing that we got that hype about something, honestly speaking, neither one of us give a fuck about. And to be real,
the way Spade talking,
I don't care about the person. I mean, I don't like really so much care about the person. I'm only speaking to like the point of like niggas speaking from an uncut place, from a pure place, from a you know what I'm saying? Just not having all like the right fucking answers, bro.
The only reason I even combat that, the only reason I even combat that,
bury the interview.
This nigga, bro, how long has realistically, how long has Thug been out of jail?
Probably about a year, probably a little bit more.
When he got out?
Yeah.
When did he get out? I can't even remember when he got out.
I don't think it's been a year.
Nah, it hasn't been a year.
I don't think it's been 6 months.
He's been out way more than 6 months.
I don't know.
I can't even remember when the hell that was.
All I'm gonna say is this.
Hey guys, I got a computer in front of me.
This whole thing, the only thing we're focused on, so hyper focused on, and this is why it's so funny and stupid to me personally.
Yeah, nigga.
I mean, listen, on the topic, bro.
Okay. He got released.
Just hear me out.
When did he get released?
He got released Halloween last year.
Okay.
It's about to be a year.
It's about to be a year.
Oh, okay.
All right. For the last year, the only thing we've been talking about is Gunna a rat? Is Thug a rat? Is Gunna a rat? Is Thug does
okay,
Thug,
I think that's stupid for civilians to be talking about it.
Nigga, that's what all of this whole argument at the end of the day is encompassed around. That interview, the reason I don't respect it is a month ago, a week ago, this nigga was talking very saucy, calling niggas rats, that he then a week later says, oh man, I'm just mad they're not my friends no more.
Okay.
I'm sorry, that's a bit bratty.
Okay. That's what I said at like the beginning of the argument.
Rats, but them were still his homies.
No.
He feel betrayed.
And that's what I said.
That's what I said. He could still miss them.
You're absolutely right. What I'm saying is, I think y'all are like negating my point. He's not wrong for expressing that, hey, I miss my friends. He deserves no empathy because he misses his friends. This is a self-imploded situation. They all went to jail because this nigga was online. This nigga was in all of his songs. This nigga was flaunting it every chance he got, right? Yeah. That's so if it starts with me, it ends with me. This nigga does the interview, and then what does he say? It's not... For me, someone that wants to change is open to being challenged, right? We appreciate that Big Bank was able to, right? Because Big Bank was able to often offer a lot of rationality to him that no one else, especially online, was able to portray.
For sure.
But as soon as you do the interview and it's dropped, oh, that chapter's over. I don't want to talk about this anymore. We move on. It's all peace and love.
All right, we'll wrap it up.
Nigga, you ain't healed. You ain't settled shit. Ain't nobody made amends. That shit is nothing to me, bro. He wants his album to sell.
Damn if
you know
he do,
what I'm
damn if he don't.
And I'm not saying that that's the only thing. He could genuinely feel how he does. He deserves no empathy because of that.
If he wouldn't have gave my nigga, hold on, this is my last point.
Okay,
if he like wouldn't have gave my nigga the interview, people still, my nigga would have been talking about him. When he gives my nigga the interview, people still don't fucking, you know what I'm saying, bro, believe that it's genuine. So damn if you do, damn if you don't.
I feel like when it...
And like a lot of people, not just on Thug, I've like been seeing people bury people for what they think that other people think for a long time. And that shit needs to stop, bro. Because none of us are psychiatrists. None of us can judge. Everybody got dirt in their closet. Everybody know people.
To me,
and I'm talking about,
no one's trying to bury him. They're trying
that's
to
all they
say,
doing
hey,
online.
you
doing.
are not
That's all
this
they doing.
thug.
That's all they doing.
You are a human being. You are someone with some sense. You are someone that understands, hey, I might have made a mistake. I don't know how to apologize. Like, that would have been the easiest thing to come out and say.
Hold on.
Nigga that grew up and said his earliest fucking childhood memory is him setting the house on flame. That's not a man. All right,
that's why he needed to go to a therapist. So his whole interview, he was
said a bunch of nothing.
I wouldn't say he said a bunch of nothing.
I mean, I'm not saying it like that.
He was just trying to give people this perspective of a street nigga, which a lot of what he was saying would make sense. But at the end of the day, we're not street niggas. Well,
and you know what I should have said at the beginning of like this whole thing?
You're trying to portray that you're.
You know what I should have said? You know what I should have said at like the beginning of this whole thing? I think it's stupid. To Joe's point, I think it's stupid for street niggas to get on platforms and explain street shit
to regular people,
to civilians. And I think it's stupid for civilians to act like they know about street shit and speak on street shit.
So hold up. When you said everyone's gonna say something,
like the beginning of,
they put themselves in that position. When you say, hey, this is what I do, you get what I'm saying?
I just said that.
That's the risk you that's the risk you take when you drop an interview like that.
So you can't be mad that niggas have an opinion. Period.
Yeah. No, I feel like this. I definitely can, because I feel like the fucking general public, they're so judgmental. We talk about it every day. How everybody just fucking sensitive and they complain about this and that and the third. But everybody is doing that.
You know that.
I'm not talking about thugging this. I'm only saying that I feel like, damn if he did, damn if he did. That is my nigga the risk that he took.
If you were as big as Thug, and let's just say you kicked somebody and you didn't apologize, and then 2 weeks later you did an interview and you said, man, that's how I was raised. When I grew up in church, they used to kick me every time they skipped me in line. So I didn't understand that. Niggas gonna say, damn, I could see how he grew up. I could understand that. But it's gonna be plenty of motherfuckers that say, yo, you 36 years old, nigga. You ain't understand that, hey, if you kick me.
And there's a lot more people like that on fucking line commenting up on my nigga this shit. That's my whole point.
Stay off social media then.
Yeah, unfortunately, Spade.
Stay off social media. That's something.
Now
that's just something that's
he's a victim of his own shit. Now I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's what happened with everything.
You like your whole argument is because of niggas tweeting online. They gonna have that opinion because he did some.
I do admit, like I said at the beginning, he's wrong on all fronts. And if you play the interview,
playing the devil's advocate on this.
No, wait. No, if you play it back, I did say in the beginning there was a lot of deflection. That nigga's wrong on a lot of fronts.
But you gave the other side, which you didn't have to.
Because I have to. That nigga, there's an explanation for everything. There's not an excuse for everything, but there's an explanation for everything. Well, shit, they motherfucking don't need to because that's real. That's the real.
Hey, I
don't give a fuck how anybody goddamn dog feel about it. Take it, none of that. There's explanations for everything.
I'm gonna say this. We're gonna wrap the boat because I want to talk about this honky getting smoked. But and we 2 hours in, we got to do real niggas with Danny Nasby, and I definitely want to talk about this honky and put on that gilding.
Yes,
I'm gonna wrap a bow in this. I'm gonna say this a spade
for sure.
Like I said, bro, what you saying makes perfect sense. Unfortunately, nobody gonna give a fuck because we wanted to hear what Young Thug had to say. And he came out the gate doing dumbass shit. So it's hard to be sentimental to a nigga that just been doing nothing but dumbass shit. And then he online, on phone calls, talking shit about people. It's hard to give a fuck about what he got to do. Like, bro, you talking?
My thing when
calling women ugly,
right?
Calling one of his biggest homies Future retarded.
Jail, phone calls,
yeah,
right. When I said when people lack empathy. They don't even gotta have it for him per se, but I would respect it a little more if motherfuckers was online from what I'm peeping. If like you had more people, like you know what, I could see that. You know what?
Unfortunately,
you know what? I know cases of that. You want
something that happen that's never gonna happen. Unfortunately,
and it's not.
On Twitter,
and it's not.
Billions.
Yeah, you gotta know this. Most of them niggas on Twitter be saying stupid ass shit.
Well, I'm not only talking about them though. Twitter, like
social media.
Talking about social media. Period.
Social media. Niggas gonna say stupid ass shit.
And then my nigga, I could take it off that. I could even put it on like a lot of the bloggers that I'm goddamn seeing. Like like y'all niggas.
You want
tweaking.
You want something to happen that's never gonna happen. Unfortunately,
for sure.
But real quick, I want to call this nigga Joe out. He said this song was bad.
I don't enjoy
it. Okay, I will say there's a couple bars that was a little cramming a little shit in there. But this end part.
Yeah, he had highlights.
As somebody that's a hardcore Young Thug fan, and Spade, you say you're a big Young Thug fan too. This gave me hope that he can make some good music.
Well, y'all clinging.
So the second half of this, when he went into the melodies,
I'm off that train now. I'm off the train.
I'm just gonna play it real quick.
But that we on the back burn. Bitch, I'm out the trenches. I got a fat mama.
That nigga said he out the trenches. He got a fat mama.
Oh.
Nigga said, oh.
Go ahead.
Hit the button.
Green ass nigga.
Got that one, nigga. You should hit the whoop-de-doo button, nigga.
Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. I was whipping farms before I had learned. The robbery got a whistle like a football game, yeah. I tried to tell her not to leave. Then now she's solo with my sheets. My homie traded for a free. I gave him everything
That nigga said, my son play football, I just bought cleats.
He didn't say that, you hate nigga.
Cry myself to sleep. Gotta wake up and change my sheets. I want my whole eyes on my sheets. She let me till I'm free.
That bar hard. Hold up, bro.
That sound like that old
That nigga say he cried on it. Hold up, bro.
That nigga slid that shit. I ain't even
We need a Joe shut the fuck up card.
Boy, stop.
I'll pull that motherfucker.
Boy, stop. We need a poll. Is this song hard?
Okay, all right, listeners, let us know. Is this song hard?
I want my whole eyes on my sleep. She held it free me till I'm free. How I get more love from a freak than I get from niggas that grew up in the streets with me.
How you don't feel the nigga pain, bro?
That nigga,
That nigga say he get more love from a freak than he got from niggas that grew up in the streets. You don't feel that, bro?
No,
that nigga.
That's human.
That nigga crying on the track, bro.
That's what you should be used to.
That
I expect something like that from a nigga that's my sexy, my love, and all of that shit.
That nigga took us
You
back
belong
to
to
2014.
That's what he was telling his niggas. Especially in that time.
That's Metro. That's
Metro
Metro
That's that skirt wearing thug, boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the fire thug.
Right.
Then what are you talking about then? Tell me some right.
I'm saying that bar was ass.
Whoop they do.
Shut up, nigga.
That bar was ass, nigga.
Man, let's talk about this honky. Honky. Smoke. Gilded.